Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at North Farmington for day 3, the final day of the North Farmington Holiday Extravaganza. And our first game was a great game. It was South Lyon versus Farmington, and winning head coach Byron Johnson, my guy, sitting here in the winner's chair. Congratulations, coach.
Appreciate it.
So first of all, man, I got a little bone to pick with you, man. You want to just keep us on the edge of the seat. You don't want the game just to open up and say, no, let's kind of go back and forth. Let's have it, within a couple shots, within 2 minutes left in the game, and you wrote it up like that?
Well, it was tough because we just played Pontiac last night. So,
oh, wow. You come off a back-to-back?
Yeah, we didn't get finished until about 8:45 last night, and then had to turn right around. So it showed today. Our legs weren't really there. Okay. Our guys were a little sluggish, but, we pulled it out.
Well, maybe that's what I saw, because I do remember seeing that. And in my role, I focus on the sports psychology, so I don't get into that. But it did seem like a few things that were probably lacking on the fundamental part, because they were kind of using their athleticism, but they're a little tired and all that. But they locked in, man, in those last couple minutes, it seemed like.
Yeah, so far this year, we actually have won, I think, 3 games in the fourth quarter where we've got it together and, locked in and been able to, persevere and come out on top. Yeah. We lost a tough game versus North Farmington in the fourth quarter and again against Seaholm in the fourth quarter. But these last couple of games, we've really been, locked in offensively, and our defense has been consistent all year.
So it's interesting that you say that, because in my observation, seeing you for the first time this season, it looked like your guys kind of went to a whole different level with those last couple minutes, meaning here we are again in one of these situations where it's important that we execute, because their last few minutes is kind of like the best kind of play. So is that kind of going back to all those past experiences that they learned from? And
I agree. It's a tense situation sometimes, but cooler heads prevail under pressure, and our guys have been used to it.
Yeah,
so,
I see.
I was pleased, like I say, how we were able to defend in those last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah,
their big guy from South Lyon is really good.
Yeah, he is a big.
In the second half, we did a job on him. Miles had his assignment. Anthony Bailey, they shared the responsibility, and we were able to come out on top.
Sure. Speaking of cooler heads prevail, man, you so chill on the sideline. I mean, has that always been part of your coaching style?
Yeah, I think it is.
You got to work on that.
I mean, I am a little fiery when I can, but I truly believe a team is a reflection of their coaches. So I feel like my team is starting to have my identity, and under pressure we're usually cooler. We're not really worried. We feel like we have a chance no matter who we play because of our ability to be able to defend.
Yeah, I can put that together. And I'm now seeing how your demeanor was on the sideline and how they played in those last few minutes instead of being sporadic. You're like, okay, this is what we talked about. This is what we worked in the game. So if people haven't seen you guys play, how would you describe your team?
I think we're super scrappy. We play together.
Is that easier said than done, a team that plays together?
It's not easy, especially in this day and climate, with the parents and the fans and social media. Everybody wants the glory, but like I tell the guys, all we got to do is, keep chopping wood, and as long as you win, guys will show up, and we've done it so far this year.
I see that, man. It looks good. What do people need to know about Farmington to make it an attractive program for people to kind of check out and want to look into going forward?
Well, we have building the culture to do things the right way. So, we really play for each other. We compete every day. You have to earn your spot. Nothing is given.
You're not giving away keys and cars. Somebody come on over here. You can drive the car, do whatever you want to do.
Everything is earned. So, what I mean? If you are somebody who knows that, you want to play hard, share the basketball, be aggressive offensively, you can defend, this is definitely the place for you. But, our school district is great. Our families and parents are great, and we're only going to get better. We're still young, so sky's the limit for us.
Just a side note, in this climate, like you so eloquently put, it's so easy for say I got an outstanding player, I'm going to cater to him, and let's see who's going to get, compared to saying I'm willing to sacrifice a talented player or players for the sake of the team culture. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, the reality of high school basketball with the transfer portal and NIL, your 20 points a game in high school doesn't translate to the college game. College coaches are more interested in players that play the game the right way, making good decisions and being able to play hard. You know what I mean?
So don't get it twisted thinking that sophomore, junior scoring 20, getting a double-double, that's going to instantly translate to collegiate Division I, Division II high-level basketball. It doesn't happen like that.
It rarely translates like that. I mean, even if you look at a lot of the top guys over the last few years from the state, they don't go to college and be the guy.
Or where they originally go. This is no knock on nobody, but where they originally go within a year or 2 years time, they're somewhere else.
Yeah, it's been a lot of that. But like when guys understand that you be a part of a team and play the game the right way. We've had, I think, 5 different leading scorers so far this year. Yeah, in 9 games.
So they can't even lock in on just one person.
It's rough because it could be a different guy, and that's what we teach our guys. Just be happy when it's your turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. And other guys will be happy when it's your turn. But
I love that.
Yeah, 5 different guys that led us in scoring. I think we had 3 different players score 20 in a game this year. So
that's outstanding.
The way that we play, you're really gonna have to prepare to guard all 5 positions.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sharing that and people getting more insight about what's going on. Last thing, any special shout outs, anything you want to give before we let you go?
Well, I just want to shout out to our kids. They've really earned this. They deserve it. You know what I mean? There was a lot of question marks coming into the season this year because of all the movement that we had out of the program last year. But our kids really responded, and 7-2 is kind of where we wanted and expected to be. But we still need to get better.
That's dope. Last thing, this is personal note. I don't know who putting you guys in these polos, but they sweet, man. I'm trying to see what's up with your supplier, man. That's another conversation.
I tell my administration all the time, I need some swag. You got me over.
Hey, they got you good.
I need to be able to represent.
They got with the hidden buttons. People don't know about that. The hidden buttons on top, all that. They're looking real good. Well, I'm so happy for you. Proud of what you're doing, man. Hey, a great resource. Let's give Farmington all the love they need and they deserve. And with that being said, Lindsey Hudson with SPS. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Getting ready to take flight. It's gotta go up. It's hustle, hustle.